These are new rotors, pads. You know, a bunch of turbo bits and shit. Let's try to spray up these calipers. And coilovers, getting ready for these Beamer rims, which are 17 by 8.5 with the 1-inch spacer adapter, so like 17 by 9.5. Not sure how it's gonna work, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And the only thing I can say, I've only started twice so far, is the this is like bouncing. It's like real twitchy, but it doesn't bounce far. It doesn't. I don't know, I probably should show you instead of tell you. And then this is smoking from here all the way down. Everything that's wrapped and painted, it's all smoking. I think that's going to be a minute before that burns off and stops. But it doesn't smell like oil. I don't see any oil leaks. So as of now, I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I feel I'm okay. I might be okay. I don't know. And I don't think I got anything else left to wire up in here. I ain't doing nothing else. I tell you, shit's gutted. Oh, you can't see shit. I don't know why I showed that. So doing coilovers today. Did this side yesterday. These are Solo Works, adjustable. Got them from ECS tuning. Yeah, brand spanking new. That's the passenger side. I'm about to put that one on in a little bit. And then we got new tire rods, and I forget what's in the other box, but it's something else that's new. All right, brand new innovative LC2 wideband, and we got our pumps, you know, food pumps. Bosch, we got the big boy up here. Big boy. All right, and that's we're gonna stick underneath instead of inside. And then I don't know, what else am I gonna get done today? I don't know. We're gonna start there, and then, you know, and then maybe do the diff oil. I got all this Top Tech stuff, like the oil was Top Tech, the coolant it was all made by Liquid Moly, Top Tech stuff, and I forget what else is I don't even remember. I just be doing it as I go along. Show you how gutted is gutted. How gutted is gutted. No headliner. No carpet, except for this trunk carpet. But there's no door cards. Right? You can't even put a window regulator in there if you see the whole mechanism is cut out. I didn't do it. This is just how I got the car. Look. Somebody just sawed through it. That's I'm not complaining. It's pretty cool to me. All right, got some stuff done. Let's see. A lot of stuff was already on here. I never really got like really good close-ups. But I can tell you what's new since the last video. So, power steering cooler, dual pass, coming from the Mishimoto reservoir. Right, we're adding water meth. It's actually gonna be right here. Right, so there's another option of putting it in between the throttle body. I'm gonna stick it right there. The oil cooler was already grand. You can see the same ones right there. Right. Onto this side. This is Snow's Performance Stage 2 MAFU. Let's wire this whole junk up. And those dual stage boost controllers off of eBay. That's the knockoff one. That's not even the Turbo Smart one. They do exactly the same thing. Alright. And then got the switch for the dual stage boost controllers in there. I think the next thing I actually came in here to do right now is to wire up the LED for the water meth activation LED light. And I do have a gauge, you know, and I don't have another pod thing to go in there, but I do have a water meth gauge. I'm just saving it for my Mach 3 because those gauges are really expensive. Controllers, like the boost controller for water meth, those controllers actually don't cost that much, but the gauge is like damn near $400. That to me don't make any sense, but I'm not paying that again, so I'd rather save it for another car. So this is where I ran the water meth line. It's a dash something or another, 4 or 6, in between one of those two. Nylon, braided nylon line. Just ran it back here. Since there's no carpet anyway. No. Alright, and then zip tied it with the power line. You know, came all up underneath the seat. That doesn't make any sense. It's there. And then I don't know if you can see that, but there's the pump. And I just have that mounted to the top of the spare tire where there is no spare tire. And the tank's right there. Obviously pump below the tank. And then I got like a check valve everywhere. So there's a check valve from the solenoid, which I don't think I even showed you, but this is where I have it coming into the car. This is underneath the driver's side wheel well. And then there's a wire harness that was already there, so I just figured let me just zip tie it. And then I zip tied it to this little thing here, and then boom, right to the solenoid. And that's where we stopped. I got my little holder made up, and I decided to puppy get out of here, bro. Move. I got a steel weldable bung. I know this holder is really just a splitter for like oil like temperature gauge or oil pressure sensor gauge, but I didn't have a holder, and I had this bung, and it's either that or you know, buy one of those spacers, and you know, this is boosting on the budget. So this is like $2 or something like that. All these nozzles, they came with stuff for water meth kits. And I'm not even shooting the largest one. I'm shooting the number 3 nozzle, which is the smallest one I have. It's supposed to be good for, it says 300, 350. And then I have the number 4 nozzle, but that one says it's for more. What is it? Yeah, 350 and up. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep it simple for now. Only gonna boost maybe like 18-20 pounds on the high setting and 10 or 11 on the low. And that's about it. I got a couple more things I wanna you know, I gotta like take care of. Right. One of them is gonna be, alright, cutting this so the angle is a little bit sharper, or just cutting it back some because the headlight is interfering maybe like this much. Alright, so we got like a fitment problem there. Then this water line coming off the turbo, it's very, very, very close to the manifold, as well as this intake boot. So I'm gonna take those off and then gold reflective heat gold wrap those. This good stuff right there. So it doesn't melt. Hopefully it doesn't melt. And, solenoid wires ran from here. See the ground? I'll put right underneath it. It's I don't think it's polarized switch anyway. So one's ground, one's a power. The power ran up here to this red wire, right? And that is tapped into the same power wire that's coming off the controller to give power to the pump in the back. So that gives power to the pump. It also gives power to the solenoid, and they work together in combination. And then I guess I'm just onto I gotta do this little light, and I'm gonna have to play around with the fuel pressure regulator to you know, to get the AR dialed in. And I guess put these headlights on, put the bumper on, and should be about it. You know, probably wanna adjust the diverter valve. It's like all the way down here underneath the bumper. But it's one of these adjustable ones. I want it like really light, so it just like makes a lot of noise for no fucking reason, you know. That's about it. Right, dog?